Good evening. All right, so last night I tried to do this and I lost internet connection, so I wanted to redo it so that you guys could see, okay? There are 6 types of noses, okay? And so contouring, for what most of us do is just go straight down, is great, but only for those people who have flat noses. So let's talk about the 6 ways to contour 6 different noses. Okay, and let's see which one ends up being best for you. All right, the first one is a flat nose, what we just went through. Okay, so in order to contour a flat nose, you literally would take, and you can either go right to your eyebrow or just right here, and you go straight down your nose. Okay, I'm going to make this easier. And I'm going to use contouring stick tonight. Oops. Because this is messy. All right. You can contour straight down your nose. Okay? Just like that. That is what you would do for a flat nose. Just like that. Is that not crazy? Okay. So, flat nose contour. Now what does this do? This gives dimension and definition to your nose. So it pulls it up and away off of your face and picks it up so that people can actually see your nose, and that they, so this can be utilized for men or women, okay? But this is how you would contour a flat nose. All right, so give me a second here. So flat nose, contour just straight down, okay? All right, let's wipe this off. And now let's talk about a triangle nose. All right, a triangle nose is when the bridge of your nose is much smaller than the tip of your nose. So your tip of your nose is wider and the bridge of your nose is narrower. So how would you get that to pop, right? So in order to make this contour work for you, what you would do is you would need to take, let's see, you would take highlight. I know it sounds crazy, right? And you would put it right in here, okay? Right inside your eye right there, okay? And let's do the other side so you can get a full view of it. And you take it and you put it right here. Okay? Because you want that to open up. You want people to see this more, okay? So you want this opened for you. So, wow. And I'm doing this kind of recklessly and brighter so that you can actually see it and get an idea, okay? Then, of course, you would contour right here on the tip of your nose, or the bulb of your nose, so that you can make it symmetrical. Now, you might need to go like this in order to make it absolutely symmetric, okay? So this is how you would contour if you had a triangular nose, meaning that the tip of your nose is more prominent and more wide than the bridge of your nose. So this is how you would do that. All right, crazy, isn't it? But it's you'd be surprised. So the bridge of the nose is smaller than the tip of the nose in this case. All right. All right, let's go ahead and wipe this off. I want you all to be able to see all these. to make sure I don't keep any on there so that you guys, so I don't confuse you on the next ones. All right, now let's talk about a crooked nose. Okay, now if you have a crooked nose, meaning a nose that goes like this or like this, okay, what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to contour on the side that is raised. So meaning if it goes like this, you want to draw a straight line as possible on this side. Okay, now the side that is shadowed or displays a shadow, you're going to want to add highlight to that side in order to make it straight. So it's about an illusion. So you would, for a crooked nose, as long as it's going like this, you would contour on this side and use concealer or highlight on this side. Okay? It's crazy how to do. All right. Now let's move on to the next one. Isn't it crazy? I'm just like whooshing through these pretty fast. But I figure this should help you out once you're contouring your own nose, and then you can look and say, oh my God, I remember when Dawn said this, I need to do this, do this. All right, the bulbous nose. So what is a bulbous nose, right? This is the easiest one to correct, okay? And it is the fact that it is the easiest and most prominent. So what is a bulbous nose? That means that your ball of your nose is basically bigger, I went lost, than everywhere else on your nose, okay? So this is the biggest part of your nose. Everything else is pretty normal, pretty narrow, okay? So, crazy. So how do you fix this one, right? Well, the first thing you do is you would contour right here and contour right here. Okay? And then, in order to even more make it less right here, what you're going to do is you're going to take highlight and you're literally just going to put a little bit right there. Okay? I need more of this. Where did I just put it? Losing my mind, guys. So you're literally going to, this is for a bulbous nose. So this means to reduce the tip of your nose and to make this more symmetrical, you're literally just going to highlight right there. Just a small area. And this is what you would do for a bulbous nose. So contour the nostrils right there and then the nose. And you can already see that it changed my face shape so fast just from doing just that little bit. Is that not crazy? Think about this. This is like, now you know where all those girls, you're like, whoa, she got a nose job. She didn't. She just knew how to put on makeup. It's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this one off. All right, now the next one that we're going to talk about is a strong bridge nose. So this is for people that have a really prominent nose and that their bridge is just really strong, and that's why they call it a strong bridge nose. Most men would have this. So if a man or a woman that has a strong bridge nose, they might look like there's a shadow here. And so all they're going to want to do is, in order to reduce that, is that there would be no contour at all utilized, okay? They're literally only going to use highlight. So they would highlight here all the way to the bridge of their nose. And that would be to open this up so that it is not so crowded and shut. So they would be, this is all they would highlight, and this is what you would do for a strong nose, is just highlight right there. No contour needed whatsoever. Isn't that crazy? All right. And last but not least is the narrow nose. All right. Now, the narrow nose is the hardest one to fix. And it's the hardest one to contour because you're not contouring at all on a narrow nose. Okay, a narrow nose is very thin, so people are wanting to make their nose look a little wider. So how would they do that? They would contour right here on the outside of their nose and right here on the outside of their nose. And that's what they would do for a narrow nose. And then they would blend it through accordingly. But this is all they would do for, so crazy, isn't it? So to make their nose look wider, they would highlight on both sides in order to make their nose look a little wider. All right. Well, I hope that you found this informative. Please share this video if you did, as contouring is a very big deal, and no matter what size nose shape you have, you can contour the right way if you know how to do it. So thanks for watching. Keep watching for more posts, and I don't know what I'm going to go live about tomorrow, but it should be fun. Mwah!